Hello everybody, happy Monday. I'm Mrs. Pixel. Welcome to my channel. I hope everybody's having a great Monday. It's a beautiful day here. Sun shining, nice and warm. You know, beautiful spring day. So we are going to continue working on our Rose Fairy canvas and let's see what kind of dent we can put in it today. So let's go. Okay. I do know I should have done this before starting, but my pens need some love, so I'm going to go ahead and clean them out. And please don't mind, I have a slight shake today. Not terrible, but a little bit. I think we're just going to take that off. Start with this one for 8 now because number 3 is my favorite. And we'll go from there. Ah, there we go. How's that? Thank you. All right, so let's see here. What do we got going? Well, we have no J's. No L's, no S's. Okay, this is getting to be a sad little tray here. I do have a couple of X's though. That's good. So I hope everybody had a great weekend. Mine was, it went by very fast, but it was very busy. Weekend before a holiday is always extraordinarily busy in this house. I tend to be the host for most of the family events. So, or hostess, I guess you should say. So, trying to get everything ready for this weekend's holiday. So I was getting my cookies baked. And for those of you who don't know the story, my husband loves sugar cookies. And I usually make them at Christmas time. However, this past Christmas, we all ended up getting COVID. Needless to say, I did not do any baking for Christmas this year, which was kind of strange because it's not like me not to bake, but I was miserable. There was just no way it was going to happen. So to make up for it, I made cookies this weekend for him. And that took all weekend. So I got that done. We got our taxes done. And I was actually on stream with him on Saturday morning for a little while. We did some Saturday morning cartoons and we went through some old retro uh, Ninja Turtles toys, dolls that we had. I don't know what led to that. Before I knew it, we had this whole show and tell thing going on, which was kind of fun. Um, and then I proceeded to do my baking. So this weekend really flew by fast. And the week will fly by with all of the cleaning and shopping. And so I thought I'd take some time out to try and work on this because I didn't get a chance to do it this weekend like I wanted. And I was going through my diamond art withdrawal. I don't think I've worked on any diamond art in a little bit, and it's like starting to show. I feel that coming. I mean, I was even looking at a bunch of paintings I wanted to buy today and may still, I don't know, maybe I probably shouldn't, but they're so pretty. Can't help myself. It's a small addiction. But there's some really pretty canvases that are in my cart right now. We'll see if I end up buying them or not. Oh, who are we kidding? I know I'm going to buy them. I've had my eye on a couple of them for a little bit, and they finally dropped in price. You beginning. Where are you? Haven't used these pens in a minute, and the wax is just not great now. It's one thing about diamond art. It's like the wax doesn't necessarily harden up. It just seems like it gets yucky if you don't use it all the time. So if you let it sit for a little bit, it just, I don't know. Pleasure and uncertainty. It's a little early, I think, for me. No, not too bad. It's only, what, 6:20 here. I don't know. With the days getting longer, I feel like my whole days are being thrown off. I really hate that the days get shorter than longer and then shorter than longer. I feel like it throws me off really badly as far as trying to time things out. When they get longer, I feel like I get more stuff done, but I don't know. I don't know, I just feel off somehow um when the days get longer. Until I adjust to it, which isn't usually until well into the summer. About that time, it starts getting shorter. Everything that you need. Mm-hmm. 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 I'm very happy to be getting back to this canvas, though. She's very, very pretty. I know I say that. I said that, I don't even know how many times I said that last stream, but she is, I don't know. I think she's just so pretty. Such a pretty picture. And I have a couple others in my cart that I really like as well that are not quite like this, but similar, that I really am thinking of picking up. I've also found a couple of other really interesting ones that I've been thinking about getting as well. It's an addiction, let me tell you. It's something I thoroughly enjoy, so I thought that was on there. Okay, let's try this one. I think I'm just going to go ahead and remove all the wax in all of these. I don't know, it just feels like it's real stiff, like it's not going to pick up the way it should. I think it's probably just a good idea to go ahead and remove all the wax and start anew. This one's even breaking up into little pieces. Yeah, that's not good, not good. Let's get some more wax out. That is a huge sheet. I don't want that. I don't want that either. I'm picky about my wax, and they're always all different. I can never find enough of the same. It's just strange. There's light pink, there's more of a clearish, like, there's like a light pink like this that you can get in your kits. And then this one's really big, but I don't know how well you can tell, but it's like a red, but it's kind of see-through-ish. You can kind of see through it. And then there's the very opaque ones, like this. You can't see anything through it. I like these the best. I feel like these ones work the best at picking up your drills, but it's hit or miss whether or not you can find those. It seems like every kit you get is somewhat different. We got some in here that don't belong in here. Let's see. That over there. Got some purples in here that don't belong in here. Another one. So what I'll do is I usually set those aside, and then if they actually belong to this canvas and didn't just randomly get thrown in there like during production, I'll go ahead and add them back into the right category later on. But you do get some that do not belong. And I don't know, I'm sure when they're manufacturing all these, those little drills have to go all over the place. So I know we got a ways to go on this canvas, but trying to decide what I want to do for the next one, just to have an idea. Not sure if I want to do like a landscape or like a silhouette. I just haven't decided yet. I have a few in mind. I have one that I think is very pretty, but it's very dark. There's not, it's basically black and white. There's no color to it. I don't know if I want to do that one or not. I don't know how boring that would be, but it's still, it's a really nice canvas. So I'm just not sure. I'm going to have to go through and look at my canvases and decide what I think would be nice or interesting. I have a few that I've been looking for, and unfortunately, I cannot find within reason. We were talking about video games my last stream, and someone mentioned how it would be cool to have a diamond art of the Triforce from Zelda. I did find one, but it is huge, and it is also a little pricey. I can't seem to find a small one, which you'd think you'd be able to find a simple one of those. So I'm just going to keep hunting until I can find something as far as for that. But I do agree that that would be a really great canvas to do. I was like, oh my goodness, please don't tell me this is all the F I have. I forgot I have a whole other container over here. I think we're going to need a little bit more. So let's go ahead and... That's better. Do I want to do? I think we're going to do the lazy way and just do two threes instead of getting out the giant 6 lacer. Am I like that? Yes. Sometimes I am. Trust me, I have been dropping things like crazy this weekend. Trying to bake, constantly dropping the rolling pin and dropping the spatulas. I'm like, I can't stand that I drop things so much. I'm very clumsy, I guess. I went and did a little shopping right after work because I forgot to pick up my ham for the weekend. And of course, it is a zoo out at the stores right now. I mean, I cannot believe how many people are out. Should have done it over the weekend, but I think it probably would have been worse. I just ran real quick and got a few things. I didn't do full on shopping like I probably should have. I figured I'd wait and see what the ads say later on. And honestly, I really just can't stand grocery shopping anymore. It's no fun. There's just nothing exciting about grocery shopping. It's necessary, but I really honestly dislike it very much. New stuff. I see. I think we got all the F's. Jump back to the Y's here. We got a purple in that one too. I must have bumped one of the trays or something last week. I feel like I did. I feel like I dropped a pen and things kind of went flying. I can't remember though. All right, let's switch. We're gonna go ahead and load up our 5-placer. I know some people or some on Diamond Painting Artists um, only do one strip. I do two. I don't know why. I just feel like one strip of wax is not enough. Maybe I should be doing one, but I don't know. I have always done two. All right, we're gonna go back to our 2-placer. Oh dear, I hear my puppy crying upstairs. Poor thing, she won't come down here for some reason. She's afraid. Or she doesn't, I think she's afraid of the stairs. They're very steep. I swore I saw one up there. Guess not. We'll just go right here. I think we got all those, but I did miss a V. I'll go ahead and fill that in there. That purple is really pretty. I got a thing for purple. I don't know. The older I get, the more I really like purple. I used to be all about the blues. Now I'm all about the purples. Strange how your preferences change as you get older. Let's see, T. Do this pretty pink. All right, you may see me playing with this finger. It feels strange. For anybody who has followed me for a little bit, my engagement ring decided to break the other day. So it is currently at the jeweler, but it feels strange because I don't have that extra band in between these two. So my finger feels kind of strange. So I keep playing with it a little bit. It's just one of those things you're used to having something there and then it's gone. It I don't know, it just feels strange because it feels, you can feel that something is missing. But yeah, I don't know what happened. I just happened to look down and realize that it had broken. Luckily, found all the pieces and was able to get it to the jewelers today. It'll take a couple weeks to get fixed, but at least I didn't have to worry about like, oh, there's no way we're going to be able to replace this, which is always your biggest worry when your jewelry gets broken. But I don't know what happened exactly. I don't know if a prong just busted. They kind of made it sound like that's what happened, but I don't know what it would have caught on to snap. I just know I was really upset. So yeah. So it feels a little strange not having that where it belongs. No stuff. All right. Looks like we're going to be using our two placer a lot today. the way the pattern's falling. Don't mind me sending a quick text. What just happened? It just popped right off there. Yeah, you're gonna go back there because I said so. My goodness. No one ever knows. I did miss a Y. See, I told you that there was one. I really gotta learn to stop second guessing myself. Where's my Y's at? We're gonna go back over here. Grab a Y. All right, I know we have I's and E's left. We're gonna go ahead and do the E, and then we'll jump back to the Y. The Y, I meant. Jeez. I think I'm still tired from the weekend. All right, let's jump back to I now. I believe we're going to have to add a little bit to this, but we're going to go ahead and work on this a little bit before we add some more. Down the line that divides me somewhere in my mind. I just cannot pick up anything today. And then all my journals are just popping out of the tray again. All right, let's try this one more time. Come on. There we go. All right, I think we're going to go with our big. Once again, all of them need cleaned out. I should have done this previously. I know I say that every time, but most of the time, I don't have a set schedule yet as to when I want to do streaming. Things keep randomly popping up, and so I really need to get that down, and I'll be a little bit more prepared, I think. Right now, I'm still working my way through learning how to use Twitch and how to maneuver in this community, which I am definitely growing to love very, very much. So, mm, we had date night last week, which was very nice. First time we've gone out in a little while. We went and saw the new Ghostbusters movie, which was phenomenal. And then we went out to dinner afterwards. It was a really nice night. I feel like I've been doing a lot in a very short amount of time, but yet I haven't. Does anybody ever feel like that? You think you're doing a lot, and then you realize, no, you're really not, but yet you feel like you are. We're winding down. We have spring break starts next week. So we'll have, I'm gonna say we'll have the kiddos home, but the oldest one's out of high school, and the youngest one goes to online schooling. So I guess I still just kind of like go by the school calendar to distinguish how my weeks and days and stuff are planned out, which is kind of funny. And it probably will stay that way for a long time. I'm sure that I will. I think it's like one of those habits you just can't break. All right. I'm going to turn this because it is just so much easier to turn her. Let's see. There we go. To try and pop these off. You get a little more leverage doing it this way. than me trying to pretend like I could do it from the side. And once again, these white drills, they have got to be larger than the standard drill. It's the only reason why they give me so much trouble. Because it seems to be this is getting caught up on all of the white ones. And it's possible. I mean, they are all manufactured. It could be just off just slightly when they're manufacturing them. I mean, you gotta figure probably how many they must do with these. So last week last stream, I want to say last week, but I guess it was last week. I was ranting about the 911 show and just how outrageous the things we're getting, the emergencies. Well, I haven't watched this week's yet, so I guess we'll have to see how much worse it got. I haven't gotten around to it. So I'm hoping to do that at some point in the next day or two here. Oh, come on. Look at me. I cannot hang on to anything today for the life of me. Wow. What did I say? Work. Okay. Yeah. 1D. I think my puppy is going to be very mad at me by the time I'm done with my stream today. I can hear her upstairs. Well, she got lots of time outside and stuff. I don't know. Maybe she wants to go back out. Okay, I think we're done. Okay. Oh, just cooperate. There we go. All right, we got one more, and then we're going to section off a new section. All right, the top of her is looking pretty good. So we are going to section off our next sections here. And I use my stencil to kind of give me a guideline as to where I want to section off. I don't want too much space because then the stencil, this bottom part, will stick to the canvas and it makes it very difficult to get up. And I also don't want it too large because, once again, you want a little bit of leverage on this side to be able to lift this up and get the drills out. So I kind of measure it with that. So I will put it right here, the top of it. And by going right there, I can see that down here in the corner, S is the last letter that is going to fit into the stencil. So I'm going to put my tape, starting at the O, underneath it and go all the way across the canvas. And I like using the really thin tape, the really thin washi tape, because it makes it easier to keep your line straight, and it's pretty much the same width as the line. I mean, you can use the thicker ones, but it makes it harder to measure. So I just use the thinner kind. Now, as far as going this way, I just kind of eyeball this into 3s. It doesn't really matter. You just want it to be smaller than this. You don't want it to go all the way to here. You want to go somewhere in the middle. You want to do a nice 1/3. So like I said, you have that leverage to pull this up when you're done filling in that section. So let's see. Let's go right here. And it changes with every row that I do. I don't always have them always the exact. I think the last time I did one, I did a very large section. And then a very small section, so, you know. Oh, come on, let's go up a little higher. There we go. There. I mean, they're not obviously perfectly the perfect exact same, but okay, now comes the fun part. I do not have my helper today, so I'm trying to get this on my own. So if it goes out of focus or if I get blurry or something, I will try to fix it as quickly as I can. But I still wanted it to be up close so you can see all of the letters and the placings. All right. Hopefully okay, that came off relatively well. All right, let's see if we can line these up. If we can't, we'll go ahead and skip a row. And it's looking like we're going to skip a row. Sometimes I cannot get them to line up 100% perfectly. So what I do is I skip a row and start fresh. And then I just fill that row in manually with my tweezers. And see, now they all lined up again. Ah. When my fingers work, they all line up. There we go. All right. I guess we'll start with J. It's pretty kind of peachy color. Looks like we got some couple large areas. We'll go ahead and fill those in first. There's a little crease right here in this canvas, so the stencil is popping up just a little bit. Let's see. Where'd my little ball go? There it is. I save up the little pieces of wax that I take out of the pens, kind of turn them into a little ball like this. And it's good for picking up the little excesses that stick to the canvas. I try to reuse my wax sometimes. Sometimes I really will completely reuse all of it, but that's not always good. Sometimes I'm just a little lazy, I guess. I mean, it works, but you can't get it as even as if it was on a flat sheet. All right, I think we can go back to single placements. Oh, so yeah. Hello, how are you? Hi, Greg. What's up? I'm on my own tonight. Yay. It's nice out today. I'm surprised you're not outside. Oh, well, that's a start. I hate cleaning out my car. Because it starts out simple as just, oh, I'll do this, clean out the trash and tidy up the bags and all that. And next thing I know, I'm like deep dive cleaning it. I have a bad habit of that. Yeah, I went out and did some shopping, and yeah, it's crazy out right now. Stores are packed, and I'm glad I just went in to pick up a few small things because the lines were ridiculous. I can understand if it was more like towards Friday, but no, they were crazy. Did you have a stream today? Hmm. Nah, you had to work. No fun. Yeah, I had to work, and I'm tired of it. But, it's a job. Oh, goodness me. Yeah, I think the youngest one went back to the mall again. She was just there. I think she lives at the mall. And everybody else is at work. So if I screw up the stream, it's my fault. I don't think we have any of these. All right, I think we're done with that tray. Let's move on to another one. I got all my cookies baked this weekend. George is very happy. I don't expect them to last till the weekend. I'm sorry. Even though I made a ton, I think I made two double batches. So it was a lot of dough. I don't know how many dozen that actually made because they weren't all the same shape. Because they were, cut out cookies or sugar cookies, so they were all different shapes. So some are larger than others. And then, of course, you had to make the icing. So I did that too. So I'm happy with that. I'm just realizing though, my table's way too low to be making those kinds of cookies anymore. I was like feeling it in my calves trying to roll the dough. I'm like, no, this is way too low. I don't know how I did it for so many years. Okay, I don't know why I thought I needed 5. I need 4. Do you have any good plans for the rest of the night? Have to make dinner yet once everybody comes home. And I don't know. I'm just going to take it as it comes. We may finish the Jeffersons. We are so close. I think we have like maybe 5 or 6 episodes left. And honestly, you can tell when a network has given up on a show. I mean, it gets ridiculous with like the guest appearances and the crazy like stories that are just very uncharacteristic for the show to begin with. So we're finding that very much so. It's kind of not as interesting as it was because of that. And honestly, some of the people that are the guest appearances, I really honestly don't know who they are. That's sad, I know, but they were probably a big deal when it aired, and I'm like, I don't know who that is. I have to sit there and look it up. But yeah, it's getting like crazy with the funky like fairy tales and just really out there stuff. And you can tell that it was going to be the last season. I think it started just poking fun at itself. I'm not exactly sure how it'll end, though. It'll actually wrap. But I figure, come this far, I might as well finish it. Not sure what our next show is going to be. I think we were talking about watching Happy Days. But I don't know if that's what we're going to do or not. Or if we'll switch to something a little more current. Oh, you spend most of your time on the computer and YouTube and stuff. I do that too, though. I tend to watch YouTube when I'm doing my other diamond art projects. Um, I'll throw on videos then. I like to watch I like to watch Storage Locker. People go through storage lockers. I don't know why. I did like Storage Wars when it was on, but I've heard lots of bad things about how rigged it was, and I'm like, really? I don't know whether to believe that or not. It probably is true. But I like watching the everyday people just who literally like really make their living on on the stuff they find, and they're happy about things. They're not looking for like that huge big ticket item like they're always hoping for it, like jewelry and computers and all that stuff, but the other things that they can make money off of, it's nice to see them get excited about like other things that you wouldn't think about. Like, believe it or not, like even crafting stuff, they get like really, really excited about finding crafting supplies and um, what do they call it? Ephemera, which is like old photographs. Um, Apparently, there's a huge market for that kind of stuff. Which I had no idea. I thought that was just something that like historical places just did, but yeah, apparently there's a big market for that kind of stuff. I mean, I have family albums that are full of that kind of stuff. I would never sell them. I'm just saying that it's kind of interesting that somebody else's family is, their albums and stuff like that, people are willing to buy them. And not because they're family, just because they're old photographs. It's kind of interesting. Let me see, 5. My dog is still upstairs. Now she's kind of doing the whole cussing me out thing. I don't know what she wants. If she would just come down here, she wouldn't be alone. But she's afraid of my basement stairs. I mean, we've carpeted them and everything, thinking it would make it a little bit easier for her, but she refuses still to come down here. So I don't know what else we can really do. She's just going to have to deal, I guess. She freaked out the one time we did pick her up. We picked her up and brought her down here because there was this was a little while back, but there was a tornado warning and we were like, "Nope, you have to go downstairs whether you like it or not." And she was just not having it. I don't know why she's like that. She's a strange dog. She's cute, but she could be strange. I probably should have used a 6 on that, but that's all right. Are you going to go see the new Ghostbusters movie? Oh, that was my belly. I hope nobody heard that. I haven't had dinner yet. Oh, good. I heard it was really loud. It was a really good movie. We really enjoyed it. I thought that they did a great job on it. Um, I sat next to this guy who was like in his full um, Ghostbusters dress per se, minus his proton pack because he said he was afraid to bring his proton pack in. He was afraid that he'd get kicked out if he brought it in. Because I guess apparently he had one that was an actual like metal one. I guess he's got like 3 or 4 of them. He was saying, um, and I think he said 3. He had 3 of them. So they were like those custom ones. I don't know. I guess kind of like they did with lightsabers back um, for Star Wars and stuff like that. I guess they did Ghostbuster ones. Um, but he was telling us, he guess, yeah, I guess he was a huge fan, and he did have his PKE meter, which was kind of cool, and he let me play around with it a little bit. I said that was pretty cool. Um, but he was just telling us some stories um, afterwards. Like he got to meet Bill Murray, and he got to have dinner with Ernie Hudson, and I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. I thought that was, like, how awesome would that be? So it was fun. I don't know. It was a nice night out. It was a good movie. It was a little bummed. We thought that we would see the Beetlejuice trailer, play before Ghostbusters, but it didn't. But yet we come home and it was released. So I don't know. I don't get it. But that looks really good. So I think we're going to go see that when that comes out. But I don't think that's till September. There's a few movies that are coming out this year that I'm actually willing to go to the theater for. I'm not real big on going to the theater, but a lot of throwbacks to our childhood, you know. Yeah, what else was coming out? There was a bunch of random things that are coming out. It's just like all throwbacks. I can't think of them right now. We had Ghostbusters, we had Beetlejuice. I think there's a new Alien movie coming out. What was the other ones? I cannot think of them for the life of me. But I know there's a bunch of like throwback movies coming out, being redone. I think it would be great to get a Goonies reunion movie. I mean, I know they're older and stuff like that. Like, I don't know how that would work, but I think that would be great. That would be like a lot of fun to watch. I feel bad. I don't know why she's up there. I feel bad. even trying to think of what previews were even at the theater that... It's like my mind is just drawing a blank right now. I would probably have to go on like Rotten Tomatoes or something like that and look to see what trailers were released to even get an idea, because I can't think of it right now. Now she's barking. Come on, come here. We get everything on this one. N H V C Y N F. Okay, looks like we're good with that tray. Only like one color of each. This is why I love these trays. I have to open a bottle just for like each one of these little colors, when I can just go there and grab the one color I need without having to make a giant mess. There goes my stomach again. I'm sorry. I know you guys probably can't hear it, and that's probably a good thing. I don't know why it's grumbling so much. It's embarrassing. All right. There's a lot of white in this one, so this is going to be tricky to pull up, I have a feeling. But we will see. Right. Let's grab the little bit out of this tray before we go back to the eyes, because we need to fill up on those too. All right. I'm gonna put this over here and grab this. We need to add a little bit more because there's definitely not enough. She is cranky up there right now. All right, we're just going to jump into the scrape to the 6th placer and just see what kind of progress we can make. My goodness. What did that do? Those must have been sticking to the pen. Do hate when that happens. I still have to do all kinds of shopping this week to go out and get everything for dinner, and I gotta get everything for baskets. I haven't done any of that. I am definitely dropping the ball this year. I definitely gotta get going on that. Things just come and go so fast. I've already started seeing 4th of July stuff out in the stores. And I'm all for holidays and trying to be prepared for them and stuff like that, but come on. Give me a break. It's just like when Christmas stuff comes out before Halloween. I mean, it's great to try and find some cool stuff early, but you're kind of really bored with it by the time it gets here. Look at me, I'm dropping things left and right. Come here. Come here. Oh my goodness gracious. Really? Well, we'll just pretend like you were there. La, 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 la. I like trying to get through at least one holiday at a time. It's 4, 5, 5. Okay. I'm about to say, I thought I saw another one. Oh, come on. Just do what you're supposed to do. There we go. Little too. Okay, you know what? Just cooperate today. And that one just went flying. I really feel like it's the white drills that are giving me troubles. They don't want to pick up. They don't want to pop through the stencil. It's like, come on, work for me. Kinda like your style. Come on. There we go. All right, one more. We can go back to our two placer, and then we will pull this stencil up. See what kind of trouble it's going to give me. Probably a ton, but that's okay. It'll still be pretty. She is just, my puppy is just very unhappy that I'm down here right now, but she'll be all right. I'm actually surprised she's not sleeping. She was playing fetch for quite a while outside and, well, playing with her frisbee, and usually that tuckers her out pretty good. All right. We're going to put this aside. We're going to push down a couple of these before. Well, that's good. I'm glad you can't hear her. When I used to work down here for my job before I moved into my other office, yeah, he must have gotten me a really good one. Well, I mean, it's the one we all got when we went shopping that one time. Yeah, my boss could hear her every time she barked. So it must be a good microphone, because she'd be like, "Is that your dog?" I'm like, "Yeah." She'd laugh about it, thank goodness. I'm like, she's mad that I'm down here. Gosh, you figured that was a while ago that we bought. Finally, we got some of this, and I'm finally using it. I don't think he thought, I think he thought that would never happen. I don't know why, I just finally decided Why not? Yeah, I told you these white ones are going to be a pain in... Yeah, I wrestled with the idea of streaming for the longest time. Like, would people really be interested? But, you know, you see the community starting to grow, and I find it interesting. I watch people, so if I do, then I'm sure other people do too. And that'd be a great way to meet other people too, who might share similar interests. Yeah, it's definitely these white drills. They are definitely way bigger than the stencil. They are giving me issues. Because they're the only ones that are popping up. Yeah, look, it's all the white ones. Makes this not as fun as it usually is. See? White, white, white. That was the blue one, but... And then they flip over and fly out. Are they gonna start a fight? Oh, come on. There you go. I came for two. Yep. There we go. Yeah, those did not come off as well as I would like them to. But that's all right. Just do a little tweaking. Not even really, doesn't even really need much. I'm gonna fill in the top and move on to the next section. I don't think one. T. Pink is really pretty. I'm not a big fan of pink, but this is a pretty pink. Don't need anything out of that. Those two. I was really sad that Friday would have been the great big concert that our high school puts on. And it's a huge, like, rock show that the orchestra and different members of the orchestra and band and all that all get together and play. Kind of like TSO. And I was just really sad because my daughter wasn't in it this year. And, you know, we always really enjoyed going to it, but she just didn't do it this year. So it was sad that we didn't go. she ended up working, and from what I understand, it sold out again, according to all the messages that I got. So it's unusual to see a high school concert sell out. Perhaps we will go to, they do a second one, I think, in May, and it's an outdoor concert. So chance we may go to that one. I don't know. I guess it just to wait and see. I prefer the indoor one because the seats are more comfortable than sitting in the stands. Yeah, she gave up orchestra altogether due to some issues with people. So, she gave it up, and it makes me sad, but she's a lot happier now, and that's all that really matters. I don't want her doing something that makes her unhappy. I'm forcing her to. I would never force her to play an instrument. She always loved it. Her sister always loved it, but they both played violin for years, and it's sad to see them stop. Well, my oldest one just kind of, graduated, so she didn't really have the opportunity as much as the youngest one does. But I did find her in her room, the oldest one that is, trying to learn a new piece on her own. So I thought that was kind of neat. That came off really nice. That was a nice piece there. It's time to say it goodbye. Take that off. I think we're going to skip a line. Just to be on the safe side. That's a miss. All right, let's see how. So we'll start with tea. It's looking like we're going to need some of those too. So let's go ahead and add some more. Goodbye, goodbye. Yeah, we were thinking about going, and then I don't know what happened. I don't know why we didn't go. I think originally it was because we planned on going to see Ghostbusters, and I think we were originally planning to go Friday, and then we ended up going on Thursday. And by that point, the tickets pretty much sold out. So, and Laura didn't want to go. Sorry, she didn't want to go because she was just anti the anti mayhem this year. So, and she ended up working. Julia ended up working, and they all ended up working. Sorry, I keep. Um, that's why I said I think we might go to the May one. It's just like the stadium is just not the most comfortable seats. But it's a lot longer of a show. I think they go even longer than the indoor one. I did watch some of it on YouTube. You can watch it on YouTube. I didn't watch all of it, just like maybe the first song, and that was it. But it's kind of nice that they do have, you do have that ability to go on and watch it. Well, I'm hoping next year she'll change her mind and, you know, maybe we'll get lucky and she'll go back to it, but I'm not holding my breath on it. She's pretty stubborn. Somebody's home. Yeah, the hubby's home. He'll be happy to know I didn't break the computer or the internet or anything like that. What did I grab? I grabbed K. Okay. K. Okay. Well, she's not crying anymore. That's good. I felt bad. I hate when she's upset. You know, just like when your kids are upset. I hate when my pup is upset. But, you know, she can't always get her way too, so. I think we got one more. All right, turn this way. I did say P, didn't? No, I didn't. It said E. Oops. Boo-boo. This is just a game. Hi, Worminator. How are you? Thanks for stopping in, saying hello. Not a whole lot. Just doing a little bit of this. Because I didn't make it to doing it yesterday. I ended up spending most of my day making cookies. Which I did get all done. Mm-hmm. Hi, Just a Game Nerd. How are you? Yes, I think I have that every day. Is every day Monday? I think every day is Monday anymore. The weekend flew by. It was just Saturday morning cartoons. Now it's Monday. Blah. Yeah, it really did. And next weekend will fly too, just because of the holiday and having to get things done and ready for that. At least here, it definitely will fly. Yeah, exactly. Maybe you'll do so. Yeah, redeem yourself with your Saturday morning breakfast. Cereal is always a good choice. Unless it's like all brand cereal or something like that. Ugh. Oh, yeah, grape nuts. Yuck. You don't like Golden Grams? I like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I'll definitely eat that. Oh, okay, you love Golden Grams. Yeah, I don't know who ever thought grape nuts was a good idea because it's not. And I can remember when the commercials were out I don't know, was it 80s or 90s when they would they say, "Oh, make it hot, heat it up and it'll be good." And I thought, "Hey, maybe that would be good." Oh, no. Even worse. Completely disgusting. I didn't just sprinkle sugar on my cornflakes. I kind of dumped a ton of it on there. I had more sugar than cereal by the time I was done with it. That's why I just used to go with like Frosted Flakes because it's pretty much the same thing. Yes, same with Rice Krispies. And Rice Krispies, you have to like eat really fast, or they just turn to soggy mush in seconds. Then there's like what is it? Captain Crunch that if you didn't eat it the right way, you'd tear up the roof of your mouth, like be sore for the rest of the day because it just oh it does. It tears up the roof of your mouth. Yes, they still make Cookie Crisp. And there's even a generic version of it that you can buy. Oh, thank you for the follow, Edward Boba. Hi, Brimhater. Oh, thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. How are you doing? How was your stream? We were talking about cereals. What did you play? Yes, cereal. We were talking about which kinds of cereal were like the worst and the best. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we definitely like our, our retro. Yeah, sorry, I got raided. Yeah, yeah, and Nim must have raided while you stepped away real fast, but it's nice talking to you. Well, I am Mrs. Pixel, just for an introduction. And I do diamond art, but I also do occasionally guest on my husband's stream, who is Unbreakable Pixel. So this is what I do on here, and we chat back and forth, and while I do some art. And you're welcome to stay and chat. We are talking retro about best cereals and worst cereals. So So I think I don't know. I don't know if I have a favorite cereal. I've gotten more basic as time has gone on. I would have to say I tend to reach for Honey Nut Cheerios. Never plain. Oh yeah, really. There's a lot of really good ones that are just gone. A lot of good cereals. A lot of like novelty cereals that were good back in the day too. They were only around a Pac-Man cereal. Feel free to say whatever you like. Trust me, I'm fine with whatever. It doesn't bother me. So, yes, Reese Puff cereal. Hello, Stunt Rooster. How are you? Oh, and thank you for the follow. I see that you did that too. I didn't get the little notification. Yes, my channel is a little less family friendly. I don't know why. It just is. I just would like people to have fun and be do whatever. And I'm also the one with the with the dirty mind. So I guess it just comes naturally. So I have no issues. I think people should say what they want to say. And yeah. Yeah, but I know there are cavities in yeah, there is some explicit music too. I know it's cavities in a box, but they are good. And I wasn't a big peanut butter fan for the longest time. I've gotten more into it as time's gone on, so I started to like peanut butter um cereal a lot more. I'm trying to think of what were some other good ones that there was out there. I know we saw like a bunch of commercials for some not too long ago when we were going through watching like retro commercials and stuff from the 80s, and they're escaping my brain at this particular time as to what they were. I'm trying to think. I don't know. Oh yeah, all the grape nut commercials. Like I said, they really did. I will give it to the people who did the advertising for grape nuts because they really did a great job making you want to buy them and try them, but they were disgusting. I think I told my dad at one point, you live like 40 minutes from Kellogg's, so cereal comes out of our ears. I can understand that. We live 2 minutes away from a bakery, so we smell bread constantly, which is not always bad, but I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, yeah, grape nuts. You liked grape nuts, Ninfam? Did you add did you have to add like a lot of sugar or something to it? I think I told my dad I thought it was like eating mini pine cones. And he was like, "What?" Yes. That's what I said. I really thought that they tasted like pine cones. And not that I've tasted a pine cone, but just for some reason, that's what I felt like they tasted like. It's like I didn't know the right way to even eat them. Like grape nuts. Like some people said hot, some people said cold. I thought they were you added a little sugar, not like half the container like I did. I think I added so much sugar to my cereals growing up. I did the same thing with like hot cereals, like what do you call them? like cocoa wheats or stuff like that, or not, yeah, I did brown sugar for oatmeal. Every time we visited my grandparents, I did a grape nut challenge. Tire a cup with milk. Oh, yeah. My grandmother was more of a oatmeal person, and I don't mind oatmeal, but she made it so thick it was a little difficult to eat sometimes. I'm like, I don't mind oatmeal, but if I feel like I'm going to choke on it, then yeah, I don't want to eat it. And her solution was just pour some milk on it, and then you've got twice the bowl you had before. Not that I could eat them, I would just get full. Yeah. Yeah, it does. It does expand. I think that's why, another thing I didn't like about them to either. I liked the like regular. I like your fruit stuff expands to 15,000 times. Yeah, and they're just like this little thing and then it goes huge. I, I think people must still like them because I mean you can still buy grape nuts. I could never stand it, but yeah, I wonder. Like, say instead of rice, we'll throw grape nuts at weddings and see what happens. I mean, I may be a girl. I may be a girl in the whole like most weddings they want to do like the cute little bubbles and like that's just no. I stick with my cocoa pebbles. Yeah, cocoa pebbles are good. Have you ever eaten cocoa pebble treats? They're kind of like Rice Krispie treats, only they're made with cocoa pebbles. You can also do them with fruity pebbles. Those are so good. I would have to say they rival regular Rice Krispie ones. They're really good. I mean, you make them just like you would Rice Krispie treats, only you use obviously the Pebbles cereal instead, and they're pretty awesome. You don't do a lot of sweets. Well, we do in this house, that's for sure. Like I said, I spent all day baking cookies yesterday, so I made two double batches of sugar cookies yesterday, plus two containers of icing. Oh yeah, the strawberry kind is really good. We buy that one. I like the regular frosted ones too. Um, I buy a lot of the well, not so much lately, but I was buying a lot of the strawberry ones for a while. Unbreakable likes those a lot too. Yeah, we go through a lot of cereal in our house. I've never tried the blueberry ones. I've seen them. I've just never tried the blueberry ones. I like doing the Special K every once in a while too. Not all the time, just once in a while. Like the, is it the yogurt and fruit and yogurt? Is that what it is? I don't know. Sometimes that's good to be in the mood. Well, should we all just have our giant bowls of cereal ready for Saturday, and we'll all just like be sharing what kind of cereal we're eating? Yeah, I don't need this one. I need this one. I mean, that's the tradition, you know. Wow, $6 a box. I buy the generic. I'm not gonna lie. I go to Aldi's and buy the generic. I can't sometimes pay the name brand prices. Just, um, I think it's only like two something for their version of it, and I think it tastes pretty close to the original. But yeah, I don't want to pay a fortune. It went that fast. I said only once in a while I like having some special cake, and just every once in a while. And I don't mean the regular ones, like the I want like the flavored ones, not the just plain old flakes. Who the heck eats that? Just plain old flakes. Oh yeah, the Cheerios Ancient Grain was pretty good, but that did not stick around for very long because it had a little bit of sweetness, natural sweetness to it. They say one more. Oh, you just behave. Oh, okay. I did not know that one. Special K is another name for ketamine. Never. I honestly didn't know that. Most of the time, I don't buy that. I tend to eat a lot of oatmeal, but that gets boring too. So I don't know. I'm finicky. I love breakfast food, but I change it up constantly. Sorry. Well, I mean that's how conversations go, though. I mean they start one place and wind up someplace completely different. Just never know where it's gonna go. Kids, multi. So there's a lot of love for multi-grain Cheerios. Well, you're gonna have to beat them zombies a little faster. What number was I even on? Oh, I think I got them all. Duh. Okay. I'm just having a moment here. Let's go to the next. Porridge. I don't know that I actually had traditional porridge. Um, I'd like to. I'm sure I would probably like it. I can't see why I wouldn't. And toast is always good with I put all different kinds of things on my toast. Sometimes it's peanut butter and jelly, sometimes it's jelly, sometimes it's cinnamon and sugar, sometimes it's believe it or not cream cheese if I don't have a bagel available. Which I know is probably weird. Okay, you're British, so yeah, I've seen I've seen that they do that. You know that the British is known for having really good porridge, but like I said, never had any myself. Oh yes, absolutely Nutella. That is the one I forgot. Nutella is definitely good on toast. We go through Nutella so fast. My youngest eats it by the spoonfuls. It cannot keep the stuff in the house. Which isn't a bad thing. Because at least she's eating something that's got a little bit of nutrients in it, but it's only good if you pronounce it properly. Otherwise, I start to tease and banter. Am I saying it wrong? I'm sorry, I'm not British. I would love to be. I love the idea of going to London and stuff. I do like a lot of British stuff, but go to England and Scotland and but what am I missing? No, I got all these. Oh my gosh, I almost thought I was doing the wrong one. I have a little bit of a lisp. Not bad, but a little bit. Most of the time I can't talk normally anyway, so. Well, thank you, thank you, thank you. I try. I did miss one. Son of a gun, come here. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, thank you for the follow. Ah, son of a gun. I'm just having new kind of luck today. At least the drills aren't flying all over the place. I mean, oh, you followed Unbreakable too? Yeah, he does a lot of really cool retro gaming. Um, I am not that coordinated, so gaming doesn't always work for me. I get frustrated and hand him the controller and say, "Here, do this." But I still have fun doing it. I don't play as much as he does, but I play occasionally. I know I'm missing something. Where is it? And don't laugh at me. I watched this movie again. I don't know why I'm on a Transformers kick. Again. I can't follow just a game there. I have to unfollow first, and then yeah, if you're lazy, that's okay. What makes you say you're not worth a follow? Yes, you are. Everybody's worth a follow. My goodness gracious, hell. Ugh. You should have seen me baking though this weekend. My fingers were not working. I think I threw the spatula I don't know how many times. Cookie cutters flying all over the kitchen, you know. It was just one of those weekends where nothing went good. Oh, okay. Okay. I know there was a glitch not too long ago, so I didn't know if that's what you were talking about. Because I think somebody had to like refollow or something like that, or I don't know. I'm not tech savvy. This is why I make him Unbreakable do everything because I don't know how. I'll learn, but I'm still very new to this. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Do 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 do. Okay. Well, I'm glad you guys made up. Oh shoot. There's a drill in there. So yeah, besides throwing lovely cookie cutters and such around this weekend, after I think it was after Saturday's stream, yeah, a certain ring of mine busted, and I'm so mad. I had to take it to the jewelers today. So now I keep going like this because I got a ring missing, and it bothers me. I don't even know how it happened. I just looked down and voila, it was gone. I was not a happy camper. So now I gotta wait, like, I think they said like a couple weeks. Knowing my luck, it'll be like a month. Well, that's all right. As long as it gets fixed and I don't have to pay for it. That's all that matters. Ah. You and rings do not get along. Why, they bother you, or they just keep breaking on you, or some people just can't wear rings. I like rings. I wear a lot. I wear rings. Not an overwhelming amount, like crazy, but I wear some. My fingers do that too. They change sizes a lot because it just depends on if my fingers are swollen for the day or not, and or if it's hot, or yeah, because the older you get, the more things don't want to work the way they're supposed to. But I spend a lot of time on keyboards and um, computers and stuff like that for my job. It's like constant, so occasionally my fingers will swell from overuse on the keyboards, which stinks, but what are you gonna do? And then I do this for fun. I have large knuckles, so if I can't get ring past the knuckle, it hangs loose. And when you use it, it catches and pinches. Oh, okay, yeah. I always worried I will shake my hand and the ring will just fly a mile away. I heard it is dangerous working in some jobs with rings on. Yeah, some jobs I guess they would be. But we did have that happen. Yes, to Unbreakable. One time in the snow. That was, I mean, luckily we found it pretty quickly, but yeah, that that stunk. I mean, I guess that's why a lot of people go for those. Yeah, that it was. It was very loose. Yeah. Yeah, it was not a good time. But things are better now. I think a lot of people buy those what silicone rings and stuff like that for certain kinds of jobs because they're not supposed to like fall off. Bye, Nin fam. Thanks for stopping in, and we'll talk to you soon. We had to use a metal detector to find my wife's ring in the backyard once. Oh, that stinks. You did find it though, right? Yeah, thank you for the raid, Nin fan. Oh, thank goodness. I bet she was so relieved. I had the opposite happen. I had, well, um, well, Unbreakable's ring flew off his hand. Mine literally got stuck on my hand. And we came very close to having to cut it off. Um, it was, my finger was so bruised up. We did so much like twisting and turning until it finally popped off. Then I got it resized because my fingers were just not going to be that size again. So it looks like we need more of these again. And that hurt because I mean, my finger was black and blue. Like bad. Everything is coming. Come on. Would I be a bad parent if I just said cookies for dinner? Yeah, yeah, you're almost 100% right. Or the oldest one probably won't even check in and be bring something home on her way home half the time anyway. I could eat cookies for dinner. That's not that is so bad. Usually I don't want to look at another cookie after I've baked. But this time around I'm okay. I think at Christmas time I make way too many cookies and that's the problem. I'm like sick of them before I even eat them. Yeah, almost done with this one. And then I'm going to get mad at it for because there's so many of these white drills in it, and the white drills are not fitting the way they're supposed to. Okay, and I missed one of these. All right. Let's see. Trying to get a good angle. There we go. I'll try pushing some of these down and let's see if they'll behave, but I'm guessing they won't. They've not been behaving at all tonight. Everything. Oh, come on, you can do it. Yeah, these white drills. Come on. Everything, everything. Come on. This one is really being a pain. One is perched at its height. Ta-da! Wait a minute. Unbreakable doesn't cook. No. He doesn't do the cooking. But he can order a pizza really easily. I mean, like, he can grill, yes. You can grill. But we haven't seen our grill in a while. It was buried in the garage for a little while, and now that we've rearranged and moved things around, we can actually get to it this year. So, hoping to get that all cleaned up and cleaned out so that way it can be put back into use this year, this summer. But yeah, it's definitely not grilling time yet. It's way too cold. Although technically it's spring, I think we've had more snow since it turned spring than we did all winter. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and do the essence right here. Yeah, I finally got nice today. it got warm and sunny. Oh, no, more snow. I don't even think about snow. It's funny because, the kids are in school and stuff, and they're all doing their, tornado drills and it's snowing outside. It's like kind of seems wrong somehow. Because I heard the sirens going off the other day and I had to find out if it was something going on or if or if there were it was just a drill. Oh wow. 12 plus inches. Yeah, no, they can keep that. No, thank you. No, 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 thank you. Nope. Mm-mm. People around here panic if we get like an inch. I swear. Even though they should be used to that much, but I swear it's like everything is off the shelves in the store if we're scheduled to get like 3 inches. It's like they think the world's gonna end or something. Can't find any bread. You can't. Oh yeah, that too. You can't find any bread from any milk. Everything's like gone. I'm like, we're only supposed to get a couple inches for crying out loud. I can't. Oh, has crappy tires. Yeah, that doesn't make for a good drive. Yeah, I would probably panic at that too. Oh, that's so good. Thank you. That was really good. I like that. I wish I had that kind of sarcasm. I am so bad at it. Oh my goodness. No, we're talking about the horrible thing called snow. Oh. Oh my goodness gracious. That was great. uh, I don't know. Not necessarily to us, but my dog thinks that snow is a drug because, seriously, whenever it does snow, she is snorting it up like it is something special, let me tell you. She runs around with her nose like, yeah, exactly. Yeah, you think that's exactly what that was. Not unless we have special snow here and nobody told us. Well, look at that. Her face is all complete. She looks pretty. Not bad, huh? I always worry that the detail isn't going to come through once you actually put the drills down. Because obviously you do lose a lot of detail. But I think on this one, I think she's looking pretty good. Yes, there she is. My sweet little girl who was crying her like crazy. Snow here is a joke, as in you don't get very much, or what? Because ours is hit or miss as to what kind of snow it is here. It was with that. I say we We have sometimes. Wow, most businesses close down for a snow day. No, you gotta get like at least a good 6 to 8 inches before they even think about closing down things around here. Yeah, I mean, we have like ice storms and stuff. Yeah, we get ice storms, and even those don't close things down. And yeah. Oh, wow. Southwest England. That's cool. One day I want to go to England. I'm just going to have to be severely knocked out to get on a plane for that long. I think we're going to try and finish this last one and then call it done because I'm sure these people are going to want to eat soon. Okay, let's just finish this. Finish this one up and call it done for tonight. I think one of these streams you watch, I will slice my finger on that razor at some point. Can I have some assistance, please? Because I don't think I can move this anymore. Thank you very much. What the heck is going on there? I don't even want to know how that happened. It's a piece of tape, and I don't even want to know how that happened. I can't say I've ever had that happen before. Oh my. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, that's nope. I'm gonna go down to one more. Rain is hit or miss here. Some days the weather report, a mild cloudy day, you look outside and think, I'll be soaked before I take 10 steps. Other days it reports heavy downpours and you're looking for sunglasses. Yeah, that is kind of how it is here. The more they say 100%, the more likely it is to not happen. The more they say 20 to 30%, the more likely you're going to get whatever it says. I don't know why that is. I always thought it would be great to be a weather person just for the point of you could be wrong and you're never going to get in trouble for it. I mean, seriously. Your boss can't yell at you for being wrong because you don't control the weather. So, like, you know, I don't know. That's just what I always thought. It's like, oh, well, I think it's going to be this today. Well, oh, it wasn't. Sorry. Like, my mistake. Oh, I don't think I am either. Trust me. I consider myself just an average person. So, although I think all of our weather people here are males. I don't think we have any weather girls thinking about it. No, they're all guys. Listen, really, it's not about the hotness, it's about what you're wearing. So, yeah, but not all of us have the hourglass figure, like I said, you got to go with what, depends on what you're wearing. Yeah, but all of our weather people are male. I don't know that we ever had one. Thinking about it, they've always been guys. Reality. That makes you. We're gonna switch over here. I have the opposite hourglass finger. I don't think I ever had an hourglass figure. I don't feel like I ever did. I don't know. I had two kids. I don't know what figure is that um when you're pregnant with two kids, and you have two kids, when you're pregnant with them. It's called I don't know what it's called, but I swear that figure doesn't always go away as much as you want it to. Have a dad bod. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. Ugh, where the heck was I? Oh my goodness gracious. Just go on the. Yeah, I'm yelling at my drills tonight. I never gained weight until I quit smoking, but put on nearly a stone. Oh, yeah, that's what they say that happens. That you gain weight when you stop smoking. Well, congratulations on quitting smoking, though. Seriously. That's no easy feat. Cause that's some hard stuff. Just a game nerd. You're going through that now too? You're quitting smoking? And that it's rough. I mean, I've never been through it, but um I've watched my some of my family members, like my sister, my sister-in-law, go through it, and ooh, they was evil. I'm quitting. I haven't smoked in like 3 weeks, but I'm worried about weight gain. Yeah, yeah, that's what they say, that weight gain comes with that. But I don't know if that is just because. Yeah, definitely. Congrats on the 3 weeks. That's a lot right there. Yeah, my sister was she was a very, very, very unpleasant person to be around when she was quitting smoking. Um, just quit using the patch last Friday, so fully on done so far. Yeah, I gained weight. It's not a fun part of it for sure. Oh, that stinks. So you quit smoking too, Broom Hatter? I quit like 8 years ago. We're all part of the because I didn't want to take smoke breaks with my I didn't want to be around him longer than I needed to be. Wow. Cold turkey. Jeez. He must have been a real lovely person if you didn't want to be around him that you would quit smoking. Well, congratulations to all of you. I mean, seriously, congratulations because that's a big deal. To quit, that's a major lifestyle change. So, you know, I'm really happy for all of you that you were able to do that. I think that's pretty cool. I have, wow, I smoked for like 22 to 20, and you just quit like cold turkey after that long? Dang. Yeah, I never could stand the smell personally. My mom was a smoker, and ugh, it's just yucky. So I grew up not liking it. Started in early 20s, and you're almost 44 now. Yeah. Yeah, it was easy. Just decided I didn't want to anymore. Wow. A book made me quit. My kids keep me off it. My hair. It was a pack and a half of Marlboro Reds and non-filtered. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. I wish I had that kind of willpower. I am I have a different kind of addiction, and I have yet to conquer it. I am a I call myself a popaholic. I am thoroughly addicted to soda. So, and I have tried to stop drinking it a thousands times. Cannot do it. I know, I know that's not the same thing, but I get, I get the struggle. I understand that. Wow, addicted to Mountain Dew. I'm addicted to any kind of cola. I, I don't know. I can't. It's like I can't even function without it, and that's horrible. And so I can only imagine other addictions. Like your digestive system, my digestive system gets all kinds of messed up, and I can't do any of that sugar-free stuff. So I can't do anything like diet if I wanted to like worry about my weight and stuff like that. Which, I mean, I don't really care. Um, I'm not big or anything. I just I like my soda, but the sugar-free stuff gives me really bad headaches. And then the one like the aspartame gives me really bad headaches, and then the other one, the sucralose, that messes up my digestive system too. So I cannot drink anything with all that stuff. I'm addicted to Mountain Dew. Up till winter, I was doing like a case on the weekends, almost like it was beer. Been there. In your defense, you're American. Your country sort of advertises you into submission. That, yeah, I'm not gonna lie about that one. I smoke from ages of 15 to 30. I'm going to go back to smoking when I turn 70. I won't care then. Yes, they do advertise us to death. I think at 70 I'll take up hard drugs and relax. I'm glad you have a game plan. Is that the retirement plan? Oh my goodness. Oh my. Oh, go to this tray. I'm trying to finish this up. Yeah, oh my goodness. Now I know someone who um has you beat the broom hatter. My brother started smoking at 10 and he is 42 now. And he's a little chimney. As a kid, it was like, what are you doing, kid? You're not drinking pop. Do you like not being cool? Hey, everyone, look at that nerd not drinking pop. Honestly, my parents just, they just always bought pop. So it's just what I kind of grew up with. Good night, Worminator. I hope you have a good one. Thanks for stopping and talking. Yeah, I mean, I remember us getting Pepsi in the glass bottles that you would take back to the store after you were done, and it would give you like so many cents off another pack. Yeah, and they'd always get us the Pepsi. Thank goodness. Ugh. Like I said, I can't do anything diet or not going to work for me. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I think we pretty much, yeah, I mean, even in elementary schools, I can remember our school parties, they would have soda. Or we didn't have juice pouches. I mean, like there were juice pouches, but nobody drank them. They all went right for the soda. Oh, cherry Pepsi. I love cherry Pepsi. I like cherry Coke. I like Dr. Pepper. So good. But usually we had Pepsi in the house. And now, obviously, my kids grew up with it because I grew up with it, and they're they're not as bad though with the soda. They're addicted. I kind of gave up soda just because, but my kids love it. My kids, yeah, they love soda. Like they love like Dr. Pepper and stuff like that. But the thing I have to worry about with them is my kids love energy drinks, and that's yeah. I mean, I like some energy drinks, but they're always getting them. Like we didn't have energy drinks growing up. Figure the heck with it. Let them enjoy life for a bit before it all goes. Exactly. I mean, there's going to be a point in time where they're not going to be able to drink it or have it. So why not let them have it now? You never know. I mean, they might ban it someday in the future. I doubt that, but let them have it now while they can. Yes. That's the way you should do it, but they go energy drink after energy drink. I think usually if I get an energy drink, which I do get them sometimes, um, I drink a half of one and that's it. Like one can will last me 2 days. But they're also like they like coffee and everything. I can't do coffee either. I can do tea. I do like tea. What happened? I'm glitching.
The red down below. Prep screen is failing.
Oh, this right here. Oh, that was weird. Yeah, internet hiccups. Oh, the joys of technology, right? Yeah, I wouldn't have even noticed that if it wasn't for my helper. Yeah, tell me about it. I don't know why they think they need energy drinks. I think I used to just live on, like when I was in college, it was, I lived off Dr. Pepper and Snickers. That was pretty much what I ate consistently, and that's how I survived. I don't need energy drinks. Wow. Are we glitching again? Okay. Oh, geez. Yeah, forget it. I can't drink water. Ugh. Unless it's ice cold. You just drink water or tea. I like tea. I drink a lot of tea. Um, and not any like fancy teas or like some people get all creative with their teas. Just regular plain old tea. Like I know some people around here they do the um same thing with their tea that they do with coffee with like all these syrups and stuff. And I'm like, why? The tea is just fine by itself. You do not need to add a gazillion things to it. I'm going to try and finish this up a little bit faster. Since our internet is not cooperating. Yeah, I think so. About halfway through once we finish this. I think you can still get light brights. I used to love my light bright. You need a new hobby? Well, this is a pretty easy one. I mean, you can't screw it up unless you drop all the drills. Then you might have a slight problem. But other than that, it's fairly simple, straightforward. Like I said, I've been doing this for 4 years, so I've always done stuff like this. Yeah, I drink coffee with dry creamer, and that's it. Um, I'll use dry creamer, but I prefer um, the creamer, like the liquid creamer. Because usually it's kind of like my system. It's like you got really, really hot tea or coffee in your case. But you don't want to wait forever to drink it. So if you pour the cold creamer in it, it kind of cools it down so you can drink it faster. That's just how I look at it. Because I hate having to wait for my drink to be cool enough to drink. Because we had my previous job, we actually had like this water dispenser thingy in like literally in our office that dispensed boiling water. We didn't even have to have a coffee pot or use a microwave or anything. So that was the only way you could get it was um, it came out that hot no matter what you do. So I either added some more cold water to it or use the creamer so I could drink it because it's like I need my caffeine to function, but you also made this water scalding hot and there's no way I can adjust the temperature. Woo! How does she do that? Wow. Does she have any taste buds left? Because I would think that would burn it all off. Okay, where is my Y? I just saw it. Where did you go? There you are. Oh, I missed a couple of them actually. Right? Wow. Yeah, I don't know how people could do that. Yeah, it has to be like, you know, a decent temperature for me to drink it. I mean, I like cold tea too, so cold tea doesn't bother me either. Um, but man, scalding hot tea or coffee. Oof. No, 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 no. My works coffee is in industry standard, just nasty. I have been mixing hot chocolate mix into it. Oh, okay. So the work coffee stinks. I think there was somebody at my previous job that used to do that too because they didn't like the coffee. And like I said, I don't drink coffee. So I was like, okay. And I kind of just brought my own tea bags for the longest time because I didn't like the tea bags they had either. Because every time I turned around, they were on a diet. Somebody's on a diet in the office. You got to be sensitive to all the people that are on diets. Like, I said, that's great and all. I mean, I'm happy for them. I'm not trying to not be, but there are those of us who don't want this kind of stuff. It just got easier to bring all my own stuff. Brought my own tea bags. I brought my own um, sugar. I brought it all. The only thing I used was the water. It's just easier. At least you know you can look forward to a good cup of coffee if you bring it yourself. Okay, cold tea as in it was sitting there and I didn't get a chance to drink it because I got occupied with something else. Yes. Yeah, you can say that to the boss. You can always tell when she was dieting, she was grumpy. They had like these challenges where I worked and these teams, and whoever um, lost the most weight would get some kind of like monetary prize. I'm like, doesn't that kind of defeat the purpose? You're just doing it to win some money and then you'll go right back to eating and doing everything the way you were before. Like, I don't see how that was going to be productive. Yeah, I got a lot of, huh, you know, eating a piece of chocolate or something like that. And I'm like, oh, I want that. And I'm like, well, it's not my fault you're on a diet. No, her name wasn't Susan. Her name was Ruth. So, And yes. That would have been funny though if her name was Susan. Yeah, yeah. That's okay. Not like she'll she even knows about my stream. Um, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yay, you win and you just go back to, eating and stuff like you did before. Or maybe that was their strategy. Do that, and then when the next um competition came up, they could hurry up and say, "Oh, look at all the weight we lost because we gained all this from eating this, but then we can hurry up and lose it." I don't know. Maybe it's a strategy. I know that they used to go and take their socks off and everything like that when they weighed in. It was funny. It's like it's just a little office competition. Yeah, they do. They had to have a system. They won way too often. And then usually celebrated with like a giant pizza and cake, like you said. Oh, I missed another age. Yeah, they did win a lot, so I'm sure they did have some kind of system. Then they would start arguing over teams. Because so and so would want to be on so and so's team. It was a lot of drama. I'm glad I was not involved in any of it. I just kind of sat back and watched. We're almost done. Almost done. Hello. Hi, Stunt Rooster. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Wow. So, how was your stream? Did you play anything good? Or what did you stream? Hello again. So, what did you play? And how was your stream? Was it good? Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. That's cool. Yep, we're still chilling here. We had a discussion about coffee and tea and We just talk about weird things. You know how it goes. And we're just about halfway through this painting. And yeah. She's coming along. Well, if there's anything to do with speed, like racing and stuff like that on the game, I will. There's no way I'm going to be able to do it. I'm horrible at that kind of stuff. I get dizzy watching Sonic. That's shameful to admit. Speed pearl. What is speed purling? Gotta make them. Hmm. Speed purling. Thank you. I did not catch that. I guess my brain's a little tired. Ah. It was fun trying to make the push to the city past the cave with the princess. That is where I went. Excuse me. I probably have not played this game or seen it played, so I apologize if I don't know quite what that is. I make it my mission to someday speedrun Zelda. Really? Well, oh. You'll have to let me know when you do that. Oh, come on. Okay. No Zelda jokes, huh? Alright, we're gonna try and take this off here and pray it behaves itself. Inside the island. Let's go. Let's go. You stupid thing. Do you have a lot of plans this weekend? Is that why you won't get any screen time? Or do you have like family coming in? I'm going to try to make time too, but I guess it depends on how I like holidays, just spending time with family, but sheesh. I take it Easter must be a really big to-do in your house. It's a little laid back here. Well, stupid thing. Flying across the drills, flying. 2 things on Saturday, 1 thing. Oh, wow. I got you. You have Zelda jokes. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Wow. You're going to have no weekend, just Game Nerd. I mean, like, none. It's going to be Monday. You're going to blink. I told you, I don't care. I like a good joke and it doesn't matter. Oh my goodness. You guys crack me up. Oh. Well, of course, there's no fun. Come on, we play that. We play that horrible game once in a while. What's that? Cards Against Humanity game? That is bad. What did Zelda say to Link when they ran out of loop? I have no idea. Go ahead. Can't hang on to these things tonight. You don't know that one, huh? Yeah, I have no idea either. That's fine. Oh, oh my goodness, that's pretty good. I'm like, I'm getting choked up literally. Oh, so bad. Let's see. My drills are just like flying all over the place. I'm picking them up and they're going all over. Oh my goodness. Like, jeez. I am not having the best of luck with them tonight. Ouch. Don't do that with your fingers. That hurts. And I missed another one. Oh. I don't like these tweezers, but you know what? Maybe it's their night to shine. Maybe not. I don't think they like to be in the little grooves. I don't know if I'm going to get that Zelda joke out of my head now. That was pretty good. All right, Kays. Almost there, almost there. Yeah, they have a big sale going on right now on Temu for diamond art paintings, and you can bet my my cart is very full. So if you ever wanted to try some, now would be the time. If you shop on Temu, that is, anyway. Because they got some for like less than $3. My girl asked her dad why her brother was called. Her dad explained that her mom really loves limes, and backwards is oh my God. All right, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We're done for the night. Ah, oh my goodness, that was so great. Oh, this has been a fun night, guys. And look, we're halfway done with her. This is looking really, really good. I'm very excited about finishing this. It'll take a little bit longer, obviously, but we made a lot of progress. Any raids or just no? Okay. I was looking up some Zelda jokes. There were not as many. I think there would be you would think there would be a lot of them. Wow. Well, guys, I think that's it for me for tonight. I had a lot of fun with all of you, and nice meeting my new friends as well. So, we'll be back later this week, hopefully. Yeah, you haven't heard Paramore? I love Paramore. Oh no, Thank you. So thanks you guys for, the raids and the follows. And I will probably talk to you in a couple days. I'm hoping to do one more stream before the weekend. So, I think we're going to a raid, correct?
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah. We're gonna go to a raid. I don't know this person, but hey, let's just they're trying diamond art too, so let's show them some love and see how they're doing. So it was lovely meeting you too. I hope to see you on again at some point. So I know that time difference is a little different, but so well, it was great meeting all of you, and I'll see you guys all later this week. I hope. Bye.